essentially, you are a talking head. And right now, since we're in the corona pandemic thing, that gets a little bit boring. So let's try something else. So let's get rid of the whole studio thing. And of course, there is the green screen. And of course, everybody's using green screens in Zoom these days. But again, it's still a talking head. And it's boring, so let's try something else. And then, of course, there is the proverbial bookcase. Do you notice how everybody these days has a bookcase behind them? I mean, books make you sound smart, I guess. And, of course, it's still a talking head. So let's try something different. What if we went behind the bookcase instead? Then, of course, you can always use the epic staircase in order to speak to your audience. But what if you don't have an epic staircase? And then there is the power desk. You can speak to people from your position of power. But is that really the image that you want to get across when you are having a presentation or a meeting? Is that the kind of feeling and connection that you want to get with people? Well, let's try something different. Then, of course, there is the relaxed position by the pool, sipping a... Okay, well, maybe not sipping, especially not during work hours, right? So what we want to do is we want to create a connection with people. We want to involve them in our life. We want to bring them into our emotion. And it's not just about the business at hand, it's about the connection, because the curse of the talking head is going to get people to disconnect. So if you connect based on your environment, and it doesn't have to be outdoors, it doesn't have to be in some epic location, but if you just bring people into your life and what that life is about, you're going to have a much more emotional foundation with whatever it is that you're trying to do. And the good thing about that is now we have mobile phones, and mobile phones are really good with Wi-Fi and video. So you don't need to have the whole thing with all the different studio things and cameras and everything else, because a meeting, a presentation, has still got to be about you. And the information, the content that you're delivering is still connected to you. Who are you? And so if you are in a situation where you are stuck in a small box, find a way to get out of the box, or make the box exciting. Make the box, decorate some space over here. You probably have at least a dining table. Maybe you can kind of say, hey, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and you do that in the kitchen or something, right? Make life part of your presentation, and you are gonna get much more connection with the people that are on the other side. This is 𝗏𝙗𝗏𝗀𝙗 wishing you awesome connection and great success.